Hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Gone! Solo shot to right center. And the Jays have moved out in front, 3-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
J.R. Gibbons stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Slade moves over. And that's the 3rd out. J.R. Gibbons strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. A quick out number 1. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. Coming to the plate now, J.R. Gibbons, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Maley has a play, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Elmer Corona will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Ripped down. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Luis.
J.R. Gibbons stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2. J.R. Gibbons will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Three-run home run down the line in right as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight.
Luke Maile will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gibbons gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Batting third, first baseman.
On a
number
ball
19,
hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh,
Davis.
base hit. But not this time. What from...
Digging in the switch hitter, J.R. Gibbons, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swinging a high chopper. Throw gets him, 2 down. Mariano gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We'll go to J.R. Gibbons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Ferreira has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. J.R. Gibbons comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Tillman into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Still 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right. Few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mendel backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Adam Jones steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Stepping in, J.R. Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. J.R. Gibbons stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. J.R. Gibbons will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Davis going back at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, it's just a little in, and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you could certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Chris Davis will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
and that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got...
Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Grounded to third. Gibbons is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. J.R. Gibbons set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. He had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base.
Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ripped down the line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield. J.R. Gibbons gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's now 6-2.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be safe.
Josh Donaldson will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
To short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of. Stepping in, Mario Calzado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. At the plate, J.R. Gibbons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Gibbons.
Hit hard towards center, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Josh Donaldson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the... Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
7 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1.
Troy Tulowitzki will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Alejandro Quinones will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now to the plate, J.R. Gibbons. He singled his last time up.
J.R. Gibbons.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
This one's down to third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Runs on 3. to third. Gibbons gloves it. And a rather easy first out. Digging in to try it again. J.R. Gibbons, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Gibbons.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Flores racing back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang. This ball just about leaves the yard, winds up hitting off the outfield wall, and now he's going to have to...
Hit the other way out toward right field. Marisnick on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat. Into the box now, Ryan Goins, as he'll get his first stop. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us. Tom Noonan gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground to third. Backhanded. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. In now, J.R. Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
J.R. Gibbons stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but J.R. Gibbons gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play just to dive and get a glove on that play.
Carlos Correa will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Gibbons is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fellow right here, Freddie Freeman. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top. Coming to the plate now, Billy Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, J.R. Gibbons, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. Larry Slade stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. In now, J.R. Gibbons. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Now batting, third baseman, J.R.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout. Gibbons is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rick Hyatt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the hole. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speed.
J.R. Gibbons set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Hit out toward second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. In now, J.R. Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Marte going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Oh, way to get dirty. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
J.R. Gibbons will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Josh Donaldson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Troy Tulowitzki strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he'll step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game. Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Just checking.
for second. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had.
Digging in to try it again, Alejandro Quinones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Santana near the first base bag, and that retires the side. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the Stepping in, J.R. Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay throw, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. J.R. Gibbons, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is in to try it again. J.R. Gibbons, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Zimmerman comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Gibbons scoops it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball.
J.R. Gibbons strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see.
At the plate, J.R. Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.R. Gibbons.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a two-run shot.
Now to the plate, Eric Perez. To third. Gibbons gloves it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Striding into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
On to Freeman, and they turn the double play. J.R. Gibbons steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 6. Ian Desmond will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
On the ground to third. Gibbons has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, catcher.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Gibbons scoops it up onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Fans, our final line score this
So that'll
afternoon.
just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 9-0. Now to the plate, J.R. Gibbons, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two. So stepping in, number 10, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
That two-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. Right side. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. J.R. Gibbons will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2,
Troy
Troy.
Tulowitzki strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here.
Want to let slip away.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Garen Cecchini stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ripped down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance.
To third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter.
J.R. Gibbons steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Gibbons.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Moreno ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. But here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of...